The buzzword out there is DeepSeek. Everybody is talking about the beautiful power of this new AI model and all the wonderful things it can do. Now, one of the things we have not tried out is all the things it can do for us as researchers. And so what can you do with DeepSeek as a researcher? Where can you deploy DeepSeek? What are the things it is able to do? In this video, I will be sharing with you how you can use DeepSeek to supercharge your research. Now, first, don't forget that in this channel, I share only how to write research papers, how to publish them, how to conceive them, how to do data analysis of your research data, and how to be the best researcher using the power of AI. And there are so many of these AI models. That's why you need to subscribe to this channel. That's why you need to click on the bell so that next time I share something beautiful, you are about the first person to be reached. So let's dive into DeepSeek. Now, when you go to chat.deepseek.com or just go to deepseek.com, it will take you to where you would need to register. And when you register, you are this platform, and this is the where you begin to interact with DeepSeek. Now, it has some important component. It has the deep think. It has the search. This allows you to search online real time information that are available online real time, and it has the option where you have to attach a document that is less than 15 megabytes. Now, with all of these, what can it do for you? Let me give you some. The first thing it can do for you is topic refining. Yes, this model can help you refine any topic, any research topic. Just paste it here and it will tell you if it is suitable, if it is current, and all of that. So let's get one topic and see how to refine it. So I have this research topic and I want to know, is this topic in the current state of things? I want to know, is this topic properly crafted? Is it researchable? And so I will just put in the topic and I will leave this prompt. I will say, assess this topic for currency and novelty. That's the two things you want to find in a research topic: currency of knowledge and for novelty. Is this topic novel enough? Is it within the current state of knowledge? And so this model is going to tell you, wow, this topic is current, this topic is novel, this topic has all the attributes of researchability. And so it is saying, oh, quantum dots and their exotonic properties remain a hot topic in nanotechnology and all of that. The study of exiting dynamics under what is an active area, and screen potentials, all of that and all of that. And beautiful, it says the combination of eccentricity and that. It's not commonly addressed in literature, which means this is quite novel. This is unique combination of items, and the topic is both current and novel. That is final verdict. And by now you're swelled. Wow, this topic I have just chosen, it's one of the beautiful topics there are. Oh, it's beautiful. What else can it do for you? This model, again, you just paste that topic, and this time you want to take a different path. You want to ask it, what is the appropriate mathematical formulation for this topic? You want to say, oh, I have this topic, and what is the mathematics of it? What direction should I take? What formula, what equation would be the best? And so it's going to tell you all of that. It's going to say, oh, it's use a geometry of the ellipsoidal quantum dots, get to use the eccentricity value, get to get the screen Coulombic potential, and find the screen length, and get the Hamiltonian in the presence of a magnetic field, and use the symmetric gauge and get a very good confinement potential, and all of those beautiful things is really giving me a beautiful layout of the mathematics. And if you're a researcher in this field, you agree with me that this is very deep mathematics. Yes, and it's going to give me the sequence. It says I should define the ellipsoidal geometry and then centricity. I should incorporate the screen Coulombic potential for electron hole interaction. I should write the single particle Hamiltonian for the electron and holes, including the magnetic field. I should solve the Schrödinger's equation for the exiting Hamiltonian, and this is just very beautiful detail. And so, as a young researcher that was confused, I now have some direction, I now have some leeway. I now know what to pick first, what to analyze first, what to dig up literature first, and begin to put into my work. Now, is that all this beautiful AI model can do? No, this AI model can do more. So again, I'm going to put that topic. I'm still working on that topic. And this time, I want to see its ability to help me overcome writer's block. Yes, I have this topic, but I don't know where to start from. I don't have an outline whatsoever. I don't know what to write first. I'm going to say, oh, what is the most appropriate outline for this topic in the IMRAD? That is, assuming that I am writing a paper out of this topic. And so in the introduction, methods, results, and discussion model and structure, it's going to structure this paper for me. It's going to give me an outline. It's going to tell me, oh, begin with writing an introduction, have a background and context, put up the problem statement, put out the objectives and the significance of the study, then go to the method where you describe the mathematical formulation of the problem, and choose some numerical analytical approaches, and use some computational tools, then get to the result where you explain the exiting energy spectrum, where you talk about the wavelength analysis, where you discuss the binding energy and the oscillator strength and the magnetic field effect, the intrinsic dependent trends, and all of those beautiful things. And of course, where you discuss the discussion, the interpretation of results, and I have a beautiful outline. A very, very magnificent, a very, very efficient outline. And so, if I was that young researcher not having a leeway, not understanding what to do and how to do it, I now know what to do. I now have a leeway. I now have an approach to just take. And it is just beautiful as that. And what more can this model do? This model can do so much more. And so let's see what more it can do. I have put all of this together and I have written out my research paper. Can this also be a reviewer? Can it tell me if my methodology is proper, if the chart I have plotted is okay, if I have followed the mathematical rigor right, and all of that? Yes, this model can do that also. So I've used all of the instructions that beautiful AI model gave me, and I have put together a paper. I have written the introduction, I have written the methodology, I've put out all the sequence of mathematical formulation. I have done extensive good work, and I have all of that. But I don't know if I have done this properly. I don't know if this mathematical formulation follows rigor, if it is mathematically correct. And before now, I would send this to a reviewer, I would send it to a mentor, I would send it to a more experienced researcher to look into and advise. Wow, DeepSeek has just taken that burden all away. At the moment, I can just change this to PDF, take it to DeepSeek, upload it to DeepSeek, and we can begin to chat with this paper. We can begin to get a very good review, and DeepSeek does all of that. And so let's look at that. So what do we do now? We go to this end, and this is our paper, and centricity paper. It is less than 15 megabytes. So you load it and you open it to DeepSeek. You allow it to load. Yes, DeepSeek can be your powerful reviewer. DeepSeek can be your powerful mentor. DeepSeek can be your experienced a mentor that would look at your paper and tell if it is rigorous, if it is ideal, if you followed all the principle of mathematics and all the principle of your particular field, and if you've done all of them just right. So it has now uploaded, and what next do? You create a very beautiful prompt, and you say look at the attached, or assess the attached documents for rigor, correctness, and appropriateness, if you like. And you want to tell it that appropriateness for the topic researched, and you want to say act as a seasoned professor of physics with expertise, if you like, expertise in photonics, because the topic is in photonics and you want it to act that out. It wants to give you an expertise review and assessment of what you formulated. And so it's just going to click on enter, and it's going to read through the paper. It's going to give you some of the very best review you have ever seen. In fact, it's going to do even more than a human reviewer. It's going to tell you this paper is, what you've done is rigorous. The theoretical framework is a good standpoint. You've included all the components that you should have, all the components you should have in the paper. You've used a very good approximation, or the formulation is correct. The perturbation theory, it's good start point. There is physical interpretation. There is appropriateness, and it is in the current state of research. It is novel, and all of those beautiful sentences. And you're wondering, is this all that it can do? Is this its exclusive? What's it called? Its exclusive function, all the things can it be more? Yes, this can be more. This can help you search for relevant literature. Now the beautiful part is it gives you a rating that from what you've done you have 9/10. Wow, that is some beautiful work. What else can it do? Yes, this model's knowledge was cut off in 2023 in the research environment. That is still very relevant. So you could use it to search for relevant literature. You could say for this topic, search and summarize 10 related literature. 10 related literature, and for this topic, and you could do that, and it's going to do that for you. Now I'm going to do that in two ways. I'm doing that even without using the search button. Now the search button allows you to get online real-time information. So it's going to pick some very related literature. It's going to give me a summary of literature. It's going to tell me how they relate to what I am doing. The first he has mentioned is Blayan, and he discussed the magneto-exciting in strongly oblate ellipsoidal quantum dot. And if I ask for the link, it would also give me the link. And this person discussed on the optical stack effect of existing in indium gallium arsenide prolet ellipsoidal quantum dot. And we have Cantelli, and he discussed confined states in ellipsoidal quantum dot. And we have plenty persons here who have done related things in ellipsoids. And that is just so beautiful. I have 10 literature, 10 summarized literature. I could get their DOI and I could add them to my review of literature. These are some of the very beautiful things you can do with DeepSeek. Don't forget to follow this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to click on the bell so that next time I am putting out something very important for you in research, you would be about the first person to use. So now go learn some prompting, go use some DeepSeek. It is a very, very powerful AI.